Greetings, fellow space engineers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Space Haven Finding Eden. Episode 27, Undertaking a Mission to Build a Station. So we do not at the moment have a place for Gil to take refuge. But we did tell the fleet, the Exodus fleet, to actually rendezvous here because this is an Energeum site. So we can hand them off to the Exodus fleet soon. Once we're back in orbit. So if I wanted a refugee room, edit, hall, gonna make some more ship changes. I realize that ruins this window, so let's dismantle that. Yep, the fleet just arrived, but I believe for me to drop Gil off, I have to be like in space for that. I have to be here on this tile, I think. I might be mistaken, but I believe that that's the case. And I'm nesting a little room back here, a little 2x3, which could be a refugee room for the future, or like medical room or something. And then I'll make a similar change on the other side. Becoming more brick than ship. Now there's going to be oh, that's a lot of rubble. Oh my god, why am I taking on that? There's going to be a lot of salvage to grab. What is my energy block situation? 4. All right, I'm going to buy 2 energy blocks. Even though we're probably going to get some from the station. I'm going to buy some energy rods too because it never hurts, and some Hyperium. It's just cheap. Might as well have it. And then part with an extra pistol. Bulletproof vest. A fruit. I like how I can give them a fruit. And they have a new mission. Is it to save people? No, you just want derelict stuff. Well, too bad. They want me to go to the Nighthawk, the other derelict, but I'm gonna be busy for a while. Refugee complaints. No access to a bed. Yes, Satinder, I know. We can do a high priority construction here. Try to get him a bed. Okay, so this is going to be editing the permissions. This will be refugee area. And this will be, and we'll allow them in there too. And this will be also for crew area, in crew area. And then this should be assigned to him. Done. So he's got himself a bed. And a nice one too. But actually probably the nicest bedroom in the whole ship. Because the other 2x3 bedroom I have is a bunk bed. It's a bunk bed of lovers. They want it that way, but still, it's a bunk bed all the same. I can always put, like, bunk beds in the other side for the wanting refugees. Let's check the comfort. I really don't imagine it's, like, uncomfortable. For sleep comfort, it's fine. It actually is, like, kind of close to the ore processor. But it doesn't... Its actual bed itself is a 25, which is full. For leisure comfort, our leisure room is great. No issues there. And for work comfort, the only place that sucks is right where Wishbringer is right now. But it could, you know, be worse. Alright, cool. The only issue with this door, where it is now, is it's connected to the farm, which is on its own, like, atmospherics. I think it's fine. I don't really see an issue with it, but that might become an issue later on. But I'm not too worried about that right now. You can see the Exodus fleet in the background. Hello, Exodus. Pleasure to have you here. So we're gonna salvage up this station for an enormous amount of salvage that I probably don't honestly need, but like whatever. And yeah, we're doing pretty hot. So taking a look at optronics. Optronics is mostly done. Should be pretty done pretty soon. Another thing I could consider is moving this ore processor out of like I could move it down here or something like that, so that it's a little bit more pleasant in that area. At some point, if we want more industry, I'm gonna need to expand the ship again. And it's one of those, like, I'll cross that bridge when we get there. Because I don't feel like doing that right now. Embrace the boar brick. Yeah, right? Seems like we're heading that direction. Oop, Ocharat pooped himself. Gross. But Gil. Alright, yeah, obviously you're haunted, but like overall your mood's pretty good. Alright, the energy explosion storage problem was resolved. The Android Collective probably wants energy cells or something for me. Hey! I wonder how I guessed that. Nope. Not doing it. I can't make them yet, so definitely not going to do that yet. But I will trade. So this is the Righteous Fury. And they have a bunch of quests. I'm going to start selling biomatter because I have just a stupid amount of it, and I need a space on my ship. I'm going to also sell chemicals. What? You want rubble? I wouldn't mind... How many energy blocks do I have? I wouldn't mind taking a few more energy blocks. Okay, and then the other one's Spynet. Really? Your name is Spynet? Okay. Weird. Sure. Let's buy mild alcohol from them. And I'll sell fruits. You turn that fruit into alcohol, we call it even. I'll sell some hull blocks to them. More biomatter. I really need to be, like, selling the biomatter. Apparently, my poops are in high demand. Which means Ocharat was very wasteful. Shame on him. What missions? Salvage. Okay, yeah, boring. Well, bye-bye, station. It's really too bad I can't take the golden cow. Like, that'd be cool. As, like, a reward. It's like, congratulations, you killed, like, a ship full of infested, you know, bugs, and you get a golden cow. Which would, like, make leisure nicer or something. That'd be neat. Can I buy a new ship with all that money? Yeah, I mean, it's a war chest. Think of it that way. It's to make sure that I don't run out of anything. Because anyone that's played a lot of Space Haven knows it's, unless you're very careful with the resources, which I have been. I've been overly careful, if anything. It's very easy to find yourself in a situation where you are just without. You run out of fuel, you run out of food, you run out of water, you run out of oxygen, something. And it has a cascading effect because as soon as you run out of one thing, let's say fuel, if you run out of fuel, you run out of your ability to get more fuel because you can't go anywhere now. And then if you can't go anywhere, you can't trade for anything. You can't mine anything. Like, it just becomes a, vicious cycle of failure. So it's very easy to fall prey to that cycle, which is why I'm very cautious, and why also I have been, like, buying up everything and stockpiling and making sure that my people are not without any strategic resources, because it's honestly just so easy to lose everything very, very, very quickly. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a complaint of this game, it's a challenge of this game. Every game has its own challenges, and that's definitely one of the biggest challenges of this game, is like, everything could be going great, and you don't keep your eye on one specific resource, and then all of a sudden you don't have anything. Like, it might be, let's say, fertilizer. Which is why really early on in the series, I made such a concerted effort to get a whole lot of fertilizer, because as soon as you run out of fertilizer, you run out of food. You run out of food, you die. So you wouldn't think that it's like a mission-critical strategic resource, but without it, you're dead, right? And then we solve the fertilizer problem by getting, by buying fertilizer, buying chemicals, getting chemical processing for fertilizer, composting basically everything we ever find. And then, like, shortly thereafter, it was like, oh, we're really low on power. We're really low on, X, Y, Z. So you just got to keep up with it. Oh, look at Gil helping us with our research. What a genius. Alright, at this point, storages are full. We are completely and utterly full of stuff. I could... let's do it. I'm gonna put some small storages here in the bay area, because, like, why not? It's a pretty efficient use of space, I think. Because it was empty space anyway. Actually, we could get a large storage in there. Let's do that instead. But, yeah, as I was saying, I was being cautious and trying to, like, hoard resources. At this point, I'm willing to say I've hoarded too much. I have, like, too much. Every opportunity we've had, I've, like, grabbed stuff. So now we're, like, fat with all of our earnings and, like, can't find space to store more. Some of it is just, like, this station was massive and we just stripped it down for everything. So, yeah, it's obviously a self-inflicted problem. But those are the best types, because then you can self-inflict the solution. Borders in space, exactly. And our little logistics spot is like, what the hell? I know. You guys wanted me to do the other derelict, but, like, I don't think I'm going to. Sorry. I'm busy enough. Well, now that there's actual storage for stuff, we won't be logistically backlogged. Why is my table two-toned? Is it a light thing? I don't think it's a light thing. Whatever. Can it waddle asking for a friend? Yes. Right, so all that's left on this thing is infra scrap. Sure, let's just keep getting it. So doing a little health check of our people. We have some outstanding medical conditions. I like how awake I have been awake. It's like, yeah, I know. It's less fun than it sounds. No, like, most people are pretty well off at the moment. I mean, apart from Jen's, like, I'm haunted by aliens or whatever, no one's doing too poorly. And we'll have this thing stripped up of all of its high-value salvage soon, and we'll be on our merry way. 91 rubble. Good God. Jazz is like, but why? And you're not wrong. I mean, the thing is, rubble makes steel plates, and I actually don't believe I've even bothered with a metal fabricator yet. Metal refinery? Yeah, I don't think I have a metal refinery. All of our metal has become... I'll build one. But all of our metal has come from just, like, salvaging rubble at this point. Yeah, there we go. So now, if I wanted to make electronic components, I could. It's funny that we have just an insane amount of steel, and it's just been processing like rebar. Are we getting too heavy? No, we have a lot of space to get heavy. We have 6,400 units of weight, and we're only at 4,300, so we're not close to that threshold. Optronics! Sweet. So we're going to go back to weapons attachments. I got Optronics primarily so that we could make our own energy cells. But if we really did want to invest in augmentation, bio-augmentation, we would need that as well. Yeah, let's... Where can I put this? Actually, right here is not a horrible spot. It might be outside of power cell range. I don't know what its... where its power slot is. But there, that means we can start manufacturing our energy cells for shields and stuff. Good. And this station's almost stripped down of its infra stuff. There's not much left. So, refine, continue, if less than, let's say, 20? So our energy cells, our fuel, and our fuel cells are all on less than 20s. You guys want energy cells? I actually could maybe part with them now. Oh, you want soft blocks? Yeah, take them. Who would we augment? Probably the boarding team first for like combat augments. Right now, the priority is probably to take Gil. Actually, okay. Return Gil to the fleet, and then after we return Gil to the fleet, maybe we'll vote on the next priority. These might be new ships, are they? Whether they are or not, they don't really have anything that screams, buy me! But I could sell the stuff I don't need, so... buy my salvage metal and poop. Oh. I was like, the Nightshade? Isn't there another ship named... That's the Nighthawk? So we have Nighthawk and Nightshade in the same system. Yeah, that threw me for a loop. How many plastics do I have? 13? I'm actually going to buy their plastics. Because I'm not right now, like, making a whole bunch of plastics, so it might be nice. And I'll buy their beer. I'll buy 9 beer. What are we selling them? Some meat. Med supplies. Oh, they don't have tech blocks, never mind. Because I'm pretty low. The only thing I am legit low on is, like, tech blocks. But they don't want any. Here, take my poop. And my steel plates. the station is done. So once the trades are done, we could be on our way. Finally get shields back. It's been a while. Looking good, looking good. We're just waiting for the final shuttle and then we can start bussing out. Shuttle's docked. Oh, they want to talk to us again. You want soft blocks. Yeah, it's fine. I'm accepting these primarily because it's changing my relationship with them. I wouldn't mind getting warmer with the Android Collective. Which is why, as long as I can afford to supply, I might as well. So, as soon as this trade is done, we'll be on our way. And they have a bunch of new missions. It's probably all just like, yeah, okay, it's all the same. Set slave free, go salvage derelict. Yep. I am not interested. Sorry. Jazz, that's a really weird place to chill. Like, you... Whatever. Alright, new mission. Righteous Fury. Is this the same stupid mission? You guys really need to pitch me something new. Okay, we are done here. Drives spinning up. And now they went from research boon to research deficit. Cool. They literally don't have anything to shop for. Oh. I don't actually know how to return Gil to them. I mean, one thing I could do, drop back in again. I could try. One thing I could do is to return to the base that I built for them. Oh, Haven Foundation shuttle. Okay, so they're sending someone for him. Cool. While I'm here, I could ask for resources. Maybe I will take tech blocks just because I know I'm kind of low. I don't want a crew member and I don't want assistance. But yeah, I'll take a little bit more tech blocks. All right, so Gil's gone. I got these quests. Stop it, people. And we are going to transfer all the... I didn't need to send the shuttle over. All of the tech blocks over. There, yep, whoops. My misclick. This... No. Okay. No, stop. You're done. You're good. You're good. Go get it. Yep, there we go. And done. Sweet. Alright, so we should be done. I'm just going to quickly check. All the missions relate to salvaging... Sorry. Okay. All the missions currently are like missions I don't care to accept. So we are currently finished here for the moment. So the question I have for you guys is, should I... So I don't have any current missions. What to do next? focus on crew augment, explore, or missions for factions. Or maybe viewer suggestions, if you don't like my list. So, there you go. It's obscuring my face, but feel free to vote. What do you think we should work on? Up to you. So taking a look, we are in the process of getting weapon attachments, which allows us to like add stuff to our rifles. I don't really have a big need for that stuff at the moment. And then we do have the prefrontal microcontroller research queued up. We've already done the dissection for it, and then we bought the anatomical augmentation. There is the nanotech, which requires another android corpse. We never even got the first android corpse. We only skipped it because we bought the tech. Oh, speaking of which, what tech did they have for sale? Oh, and we have a build a trading station quest if you're at all interested in that. Because that, I mean, that could be neat if you want. Oh, they don't even have tech. Okay. There's no tech for sale. Got it. Mission for factions is on the list. It'd be number 3. If you want me to refresh that, here we go. So at the moment, there's a military alliance. No, there's a Merchant Federation mission that is being offered for 14 more days to build a trade station. So rendezvous with a ship, pick up the cargo, build the station, and release it to the faction. And I'd probably be more interested in like accepting for relationship than money, because I don't really need money. If that interests you. And it seems like the poll swayed that way because you're interested in me doing something like that. That's cool. And then I'll do crew augments while I do that. So augment crew and build trade station. All right. So, Merchant Federation, we're going to do this for you. Accept. So the first step of this is to rendezvous at the Omicron Wimix Spiral, which is kind of far away, so we got to start hopping. And then while we do that, Marauder. Maybe you're going to be the first person to get augmented. And I'm going to give you ocular implants and subcutaneous nanoweave. Hey, Wyland, thank you for the Bezos bucks. Appreciate it. Cheers. All right, jumping. And we are going to want to get to a hyperlane. So let's just advance to the target directly. And we might be intercepted here. So let's see. Everybody's got hypersleep. Perfect. This is a independent faction and Energium raw chemicals derelict. Do we drop? Now, if we drop, it doesn't necessarily mean I'll salvage the derelict. That will be a different poll. It might. I think the mission we accepted is on a timer for whatever it's worth. The trade station mission. So if we dally too long, it is not in our best interest. And yes, Wishbringer is not dead. None of our crewmen have died so far. So yep, we are not going to drop. Okay, cool. Here we are. Just beelining to Omicron Wimmick's spiral, which is quite the journey. I'm glad I have a lot of hyperfuel. Scanner detected. Do we drop? Sorry about the pull over pull over pull. So Hyperium, I mean, we have a lot of Hyperium, but it's never... one thing to note, I'm not trying to influence the poll in this case. I know it sounds like it. One thing to note is the incidences that you get between solar systems, or the one benefit is they're renewable, right? Because if you mine out a sector of its Hyperium, you're at a Hyperium for that sector. But you do get these events, and we're not going to drop it to this one, but you do get these events where it's potentially renewable, infinitely renewable resources. So here's another hyperspace detected. I can interrupt their journey, drop, or close. I know there is... I wouldn't interrupt them. I'm not attacking them. Yeah, we're just going to keep going. Okay. Let's jump into this lane and go... Let's actually just schedule... Where do we have to go? Let's go here automatically. So... next hyperlane is somewhere around here. Distress beacon. Now this might be different. Civilians is our faction that we're closest with. And if they're in distress, that might be a little bit more encouraging as to we should render aid, but it's up to you. And Turtle, thank you for the cheer. Cheers. And Galora, thank you for the gifted sub. Okay, we will drop. I'll try to do this quickly, but we'll drop out to try to help them. Unless this is a trap or something. Alright, you find a ship without fuel for hyperdrives. The crew is hibernating in the chambers. Assist. I will assist you for this stuff. Accept. And all we have to do is provide them fuel. Easy peasy. So we're loading fuel up and bringing it over to them so that they can keep moving. So we're just transferring resources over. I think automatically. Looking at, yeah, you need hyperview. Do I have to? It should be... No, yeah, we already have it queued up. So who's doing it? I don't see anyone actually running it over. Oh, there it goes. Done. And let's talk to them. They're probably going to want some more. They want more hyperfuel? Sure. I have so much fuel, I don't even care. Cool. Alright, with that, let's do a new trade. They don't really have anything I want. But maybe I'll part with stuff I don't need. Because I have so much Hyperium that could be processed into hyperfuel. That's why I was like, yeah, take my hyperfuel. It's not a problem. So I'm going to sell my steel and poop. Because why not? How fast does a mission fail? We had 1 day to do it. So now we are giving them more hyperfuel for credits and then doing that other trade, and then we'll be on our way. And the real advantage of this, of course, is like it was a friendly thing. You know, we like their faction more. We're getting a deeper discount as a result of like good faction rep. Yeah, there's reasons to build up your reputation, especially with the civilians, which are, you know, sort of the people you're trying to protect, at least in this run. What about the meat? I mean, I don't really need to buy the meat. I've got like 30. Okay, skill level too low. Who? Oh, no one has medical 6? Is that right? You're medical 5.5. I see. You're medical 5. You're medical 5 1/10. Alright. Well, learning. I don't think... Person rule. So person. Glitch. Medical. Less than 6. Everyone right now has done their skills for shooting. But yeah, we'll try to get glitch, a little bit of med skills. Actually, let's do one more. Create for Jazz? No, Hooker. And then Jens. No, not Jens. Who was it? There was one other person that had really good medical potential. Blue Panther does Quack and Blue Panther. But I'll do Quack, because Quack's already at 5. So learning. Quack Ordo. There. So, yeah, the implantations we'll get done when we're able to. Alright, let's jump. God, I love how smooth the hyperdrive charge-ups are because of the amount of power that we have. Deliver cargo. Nope. Oh, the other thing that I have not been looking at is we could potentially run into a system that has, like, abundant water for the Exodus fleet. I don't think I've happened upon one that was, like, a nebula cloud full of water, but we should look for that because they are bingo water, and it would be good to resolve that because it's hurting a lot of their infrastructure. I'm not going to drop to a derelict. Okay, so we have one more hop to Omicron Wemmix. I am going to go this way to this unknown sector to do a little bit of exploration as we're transiting. And hey! Look at that! What's up? Alright, fleet. Travel here, because there is fleet water resource. See, I'm amazing. I know the future. And here we go. Last interstellar hyperjump. Not stopping any derelicts. Not interrupting the call to New Haven. And we need to pick up. So rendezvous with Zeitgeist's Folly, which is here. They are this one. All right. So we are going to pick up cargo from them. So if I take a look at the transfer, there should already be a transfer for cargo, because I'm not paying for the resources. So, picking up the cargo. What is the cargo anyway? Actually don't see that they're well, whatever, we'll figure it out. Oh, here it is. And I have 14 days to do this. So now I have the cargo? Oh boy, and I need to build a station over there? Yikes, okay. Is this the cargo? Must be. Will the ship with the cargo follow me? I think I'm supposed to grab it. I kind of forget how these work. Oh, they're in my fleet. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Sure. I don't... Yeah, they really are in my fleet. Alright, let's go. Tally-ho. Thank you for tuning in to Space Haven, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Pathfinders.